Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and represents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And it's the Godfather video games Tuesday morning updates. I didn't have enough room to put inside my little robot, so I kind of shortened it down. But yeah, but this is my Tuesday morning updates for March 10th, 2026. Right now here at DC and represents Power Players, we are at 1,033 subscribers. We need over 2,000 or more subscribers by the end of this month. Keep in mind, my next state of direction is in June. Okay, to remind everybody, it is in June. We have to keep the show above or higher on 1,000 subscribers. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one on here that is still broadcasting from the PlayStation 4 technology. I'm trying to do as much as I can to come up with other alternatives as far as more broadcasting is concerned, so bear with me. Okay. We got a lot to talk about as far as on updates is concerned, and today is Happy Mario Day. So again, to all the Nintendo fans around the world, which I'm about to get on that topic with Nintendo right now, thank you so very much. And leave in the comments and let me know what is your favorite Nintendo game. And again, shout out goes out to Nintendo of America and Nintendo of Japan. I've been a Nintendo, in fact, I've been a Nintendo fan for years. I played and pretty much owned just about every Nintendo game. And leave in the comments on what's your favorite Mario related game. Me, uh, I like I like Super Mario 64 classic. I do like the old school Mario Brothers where where Mario and Luigi they're in a sewer and they knocking off turtle shells and crabs and hitting the power button and making sure they fall into the water and all that. I like that. Uh, I said Mario Kart. I do like that. What else I like? Anything that's Mario related, I really do like. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Wii. I'll admit I'm not a huge big fan of the Wii, but there are certain games on there I do like on the Wii, even though it's a lot of work and a lot of exercise. And one of the games I pulled out, which I think is still cool, and that is the Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. And I like this one because it's up to 4 players. Now this is pretty much the first time in a long time I've ever played a Super Mario Brothers game that is up to 4 players simultaneously. You can't go wrong with that. So if you guys still own a Wii or a Wii U, this is one of my favorites. I do like Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3. So again, pretty much anything that's Mario related, I'm down with. Okay. And speaking, since we're on the topic of Nintendo and Mario Brothers related, this comes out April 1st. And that is the Super Mario Galaxy. This being theaters April 1st. Now I'm going to tell everybody right now, I don't have the videos because of copyright issues and I'm not trying to get myself sued. But I did get some of the posters as far as, as the movie posters or what ifs on how this is going to look. And there it is right now, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, only in theaters April 1st. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to go support it. I did like the first Super Mario Bros. I thought this was cool. You pretty much got some of the remaining voice actors that's coming back to reprise their roles. You got Jack Black that comes back as the voice of Bowser, which I think that's cool. You have Chris Pratt that's going to reprise the voice of Mario. Okay. And a few other voice actors as well. You guys leave in the comments and let me know if you're going to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I think it's going to be cool. And I found out about a week ago, just we on the topic of Nintendo and Mario and everything else that's Nintendo related, that Nintendo is going to. My party's open up right now, Prince. Shout out goes out to Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. I about a week ago did some research, and it's been all on the internet buzz and everything, that Nintendo is going to sue the government. Yes, Donald Trump is in trouble. Okay, and I don't want to get into too many details on that because, like I said, politics is like 2% on this show. But if it's related to video games, and it's not often we get video games and politics related on the same show, but I'm going to make this brief and fair. But yeah, Nintendo is going to sue the government. They is going to sue Donald Trump on all kinds of issues as far as the tariff acts and everything else that's related to that. So again, shout out goes out to Nintendo of America. Hope honestly, I'm rooting for you guys. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to go in that courtroom. I want you guys to rip another a-hole in Donald Trump. So if I had to choose the fight between Nintendo and Trump, I'm rooting for Team Nintendo hands down, 24/7, all day, every day. I hope you guys win. In fact, I would love to see you win, because this tariff act thing has been going on too long and too far, and again, I blame Trump. So, Nintendo versus Trump, I'm going down with Nintendo. And if we got some Trump voters out there, Trump, whoever, I don't care. Who cares? I mean, it's Nintendo for life, for real. Straight up. But yeah, I'll blow this picture up one more time. The Super Mario movie. It is coming in theaters April 1st. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to see this. And speaking of the Super Mario movie, Galaxy movie, if you go to the theaters on that day or any AMC theaters, you can also purchase this Yoshi popcorn bucket. And as you can see, it's only available at the AMC theaters. These things are going to sell out quick. Now, me, I'm not too much into popcorn buckets, but because this is video game and movie related, I really want to get this. As far as a video game collector, I would love to add this to my collection. Now, as far as the price, if it's from the AMC theater, I'm pretty sure, and believe me, I mean, these things can be expensive. My guess is they might run from like $40 and up. Depends. I know this is going to be a day one, so for those who is going to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, if you want to get this for the kids or whatever, if y'all got that kind of deep pockets, get it. Me, I will get it because of two reasons. One, I do like the design on it. It looks pretty cool. And two, because by me being a gamer, I would love to add this to my gaming collection. So someday when I get my ultimate man cave, I save up my money, get a crib, and get the ultimate man cave of my dreams. This I can make an exception for. But I'm going to blow it up one more time. This will be coming out the same day the movie come out, April 1st. So these things are going to sell out pretty fast. And you can see cute little Yoshi. He's holding this Yoshi egg, and inside you got popcorn in it. Me, I'm just going to get it as a display. That's all that basically going to be for me as a display. So leave in the comments. Let me know if you guys are going to see this incredible cartoon. All right. And then I'm still continue on talking about the topics of Mario Day. And keep in mind, Mario Day is today and it's March 10th. These are some of the characters, or should I say, some of the potential characters that might be in this cartoon movie. Now, we already know Rosalina, she's guaranteed to be in this movie. Yoshi, of course. You got Bowser Jr. for the first time. I know he's in it. Now, the rest of them, I'm not too sure. You got Honey Queen. You got Wario and Luigi, and I'm looking at those as possibilities too. Daisy, the rest of these four, including Toadette, they again that's a possibility. They ain't really saying too much about those guys, but I do know for certain I've seen the trailer for it. Rosalina is in it. Yoshi's definitely in it. Bowser Jr., of course. Honey Queen, I haven't seen too much of Honey Queen on it, so we still got a month to decide whether or not if all these characters are going to be in there. But I do know the three main characters in this movie that's going to really turn this movie up, and that's Rosalina, Yoshi, and Bowser Jr. Leave in the comments and let me know what other characters would you like to see in Super Mario Galaxy movie. And then I think there is an Easter egg that there's another character that's in this movie. You have to watch the trailers real carefully. I don't know if you guys remember the video game Star Fox. Fox McCloud. You might see a small little Easter egg of Fox McCloud in this Super Mario Galaxy movie. So who knows? It might lean towards the next Nintendo adventure as far as whether or not they make. This is just my predictions if they're gonna make Star Fox or not. Which, by the way, happened to be one of my other favorite games on Nintendo as well. But you have to watch the movie and see. But I'm definitely going to see this. All right. So, and again, Prince, my party's open up to 4 right now. First come, first serve. So we are going to. So by this being Mario's Day for now, we're going to put up the Mario banner now just for a few moments. I'm going to leave it up for another couple more minutes, and then I'm going to get on to other topics. Right now, Resident Evil, have not got this game yet. And as soon as it comes in, I will do some exclusive gameplay on that. I've been hearing a lot of reviews. I didn't spoke, to a lot of cats of mine. And again, shout out to one of my boys. He came visit me the other day. Former employee that used to work from Pete's Coffee. I call him, his name is Phil, but I call him Dr. Phil. And again, shout out goes out to Dr. Phil. We talked the other day. We talked about video games. You got Resident Evil Requiem. You gave me your thoughts on it. They said it was good. Right now, I do not have this game, but as soon as I get this game, I'll let you know. Now, if you guys want me to do some exclusive gameplay on this, it's real simple. 1, you have to sub to the show. That is the most important thing of all. 2, leave in comments. 3, give me a thumbs up. So the more subscribers, the more we get all that, I will do some exclusive gameplay that is related to 4 or 5. We go from there. Right now, me and the president and the co-founder of these Sense Power Players, we're almost there on figuring out how we get this caption card ready. Once we figure out everything that runs on that, you're going to see, hopefully within the near foreseeable future, some old school gameplays, which I'm going to talk about that topic later on today, if not later on this week. But right now, back to what I was saying as far as Resident Evil Requiem is concerned, I'm going to be truthful with you guys. I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil, but if I was a fan, the last Resident Evil game I played, even though it's on PlayStation 2, but it's still, no, correction, even though it's still on PlayStation 1, and that's Resident Evil 2. I do like that. I do like Veronica. I pretty much like all of them. You know, I'm not a big fan of it, but I will get into it just to sharpen and heighten my skills. I don't like Village. It will never be in my collection. You're not about to contaminate my gaming collection, so that's out. But this one, we're gonna see. I've seen the trailer. I've seen some of the gameplay on it, and it really looks intense. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get into the world of Resident Evil Requiem. And as soon as I get my copy, I will present it live on the show as far as gameplay is concerned. But there is a game that I am getting between now and next week, and I can't wait to play it. I'm looking forward to playing it once I get my hands on it. And this is coming out soon. For some people, they already have it. For me, I have to wait till March 13th to get this game. And that is the new WWE 2K26. So I should be having mine soon. You got 4 different titles. The first one, you got the CM Punk on there. That's the standard edition. You got the Kings of Kings with Triple H. The third one, you have the Attitude Era. And then the fourth one, you have the Monday Night Wars one. Now, me, I'm going to get the CM Punk version. I would have loved to get the Monday Night War version, but due to the fact that we ain't got GameStop no more, oh, talk about biting the bullet. I had to get mine from Best Buy, standard edition with CM Punk, the best in the world. And of course, if you get any one of these, if you pre-order whatever, it doesn't matter where you get it from, they're going to give you a code. And you put that code in, you get the code from your email. It's going to be on the receipt, and then you can download Joe Hendry, because I believe in Joe Hendry. So again, shout out goes out to Joe Hendry. Okay, starting to be a fan of this guy. I really like this guy. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To the WWE Corporation, to the WWE Enterprises, WWE Network, Triple H is still the man, TKO Entertainment. Shout out goes out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, man. I hope you get well. Shout out goes out to you. And to the newest member of the WWE, I'm talking about my boy, very nice, very evil, Danhausen. All right? Because keep in mind, Danhausen is a former AEW superstar. So now he jumped ships. He jumped from AEW over to WWE. We're going to see what he going to do. We are going to see what Danhausen is going to do. As a matter of fact, I subscribed to his show 2 years ago on YouTube, and he got a show called Love That Danhausen. And again, that's my boy. Shout out goes out to Danhausen, man, because like I said, he's very nice and very evil, but if you get on his bad side, you will be cursed. And when he do that, oh man, you messed up for life. Hopefully he's on this game. But one of the features I do love on this game for the first time, and my wish finally did come true, they brought back the Inferno match. I can't wait to get it in on that. So hopefully Prince, you and I team up when the time is right to get on some WWE 2K26. And I know later down the line we're gonna see Jeremiah King back on there again, let him tear up house or whatever. So, but leave in the comments. Let me know what some of the features you like to see in WWE 2K26. I'm just excited for the Inferno match because we are long overdue. If we'll work it, you know what, Prince, we'll work out something. We'll figure out something for real. So again, shout out goes out to the producer of my show, aka Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. We'll think of something. One way or another, man, we'll put our brains together. We will think of something. But yeah, leave in the comments. Let me know if you guys gonna get this game or not. Okay. And also leave in the comments who is your favorite WWE superstar throughout the 2K series. Mine's, and I'm about to say that right now. My favorites, and he's not on this game, and I hate WWE got rid of him. I miss Braun Strowman. I really do miss Braun Strowman. I like guys like Braun Strowman. Stone Cold Steve Austin always gonna be my go-to guy. My overall. Um, I like Punk, but again, shout out goes out to the best in the world, CM Punk. And I want to say this right now, Punk. You know what you said about Roman, man, that was wrong, dude. That was completely, totally wrong. Now, if y'all got a grudge towards each other, that's one thing, and I can understand that. But you talked about the man's deceased father. That ain't cool. So again, shout out goes out to the best in the world, CM Punk. He's Chicago very own. I met the guy a couple of times years ago. Dude, not trying to get this too deep or whatever, but I'm gonna say one thing, Punk. When it comes, there's a difference between professionalism and family. And when you combine both of the, yeah, that was crazy as hell. That's why I'm about to get on the topic of that right now. You don't combine professionalism. If it's professionalism and personal, that's one thing, but depends on how far you take it. But you went from professionalism to personal, and you brought the man's deceased father in, the late great Sika from the Wild Samoans. All right, Punk, I met you a couple of times. You know Officer D. If you happen to see this show, you know who I am. This is how I look without my uniform. And I do got CM Punk's autograph in my room. When I get the chance, when I find it, I'm gonna show you guys on the show. That's proof saying I met the man. Met you a couple of times. You cool. I still got love for you, but that was wrong. Okay, because now I'm not trying to take sides, but I gotta cut it split down the middle. Now Roman, it's more than the title. It ain't even so much about the title no more. Now he's gonna take this personally, regardless of what kind of person Roman Reigns may be, whether you like the guy or dislike the guy, it doesn't matter. You took it. Now he's taking it personally. Stuff like that, you keep that out your mouth, man. Because come WrestleMania, I'm gonna call it down the middle. Punk, Punk, Roman. I got nothing respect for the both of you guys. But in this case, as far as prediction, who I think is going to win this one, I gotta go with the Tribal Chief, man. I gotta throw up that one. And again, I acknowledge my Tribal Chief as well. Shout out goes out to the big dog, to the Tribal Chief, the head of the table. It's gonna be Roman Reigns. Again, got love for both of you guys. But Roman is going to take this beyond personal. It's going to be a hell of a match. This WrestleMania is going to be one hell of a match. But I'm telling you right now, Punk, my advice to you, better make peace with this man. You seriously better make peace with this man, because come WrestleMania, come April, and it'll be here before you know it, you really going to see a huge different side of the Tribal Chief. I got love for both of y'all. I really seriously got love for both of y'all. But if I have to choose who's going to win, it's going to be the ones. Here's my wrestling prediction. Roman's going to be back on top. Roman is going to definitely be back on top. All right. He's going to get his title back. Usos, I think they already champions, so they're going to, everything's going to branch out. You're going to see a whole new, different bloodline. All this what we seeing now between Punk and Roman, all this is going to be. This is just my predictions. I'm not saying it can happen, can't happen. Then again, this is WWE. As they said, there's an old saying in WWE: anything can happen in the WWE. Now that I do know, we are going to see a reunion. We are going to see back the bloodline. We are going to see a whole different Roman Reigns like you've never seen before. And Punk, man, I don't. What have you done, man? And what you done, you could have kept that to yourself. You know, you got a beef with somebody, fine. You know, fine. But this, I put it like this: I'm gonna see it one way or another. But at the end, the outcome, my prediction, it's gonna be Roman. I'm sorry, it's going to be Roman. Look, both of you guys, but this here, you took it a bridge too far, man. And that's all I got to say, man. You know, I ain't got no animosity, neither one of you two. You know, Punk is from Chicago. He is Chicago very own. He still is the best in the world. Don't get me wrong. But this, you could have kept that to yourself, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When you mess with a person's family, man, that's going too far. You know, me. I mean, you want to deal with me, fine. When it come down to family, come on, man. When you dealing with one of them, you're dealing with all of them. So, Punk, hey man, do the right thing, man, and try to make mess with this man because come WrestleMania, this version of Roman Reigns. I mean, we've seen all different kinds of versions. We've seen the Shield version. We've seen the Big Dog version. We see and now the Tribal Chief version. Now it jumped from Tribal Chief to OTC. You know, we seeing different kinds of versions of Roman Reigns. One more dangerous after the other. But what I meant to say is, come this WrestleMania, we about to see a different side of Roman that nobody wants. You mess with the man's family, man. Do the right thing, man, and make up for that. Because if not, that's all I got to say. Yep. So got that off my chest. You know, what else we gonna talk about? We talked about Resident Evil. We talked about Mario Day. We talked about the WWE game, and we're gonna get back on the topic of video games right now. This this should be coming out soon. John Wick. I have seen the trailer for this. I have seen how it looks. And for the first time ever, to be John Wick. At first, I wasn't a fan of John Wick. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the first John Wick, I did not understood it. But after seeing the second John Wick, my mind was like, "Oh, that's coming home." Straight up, that is coming home. And it says right here, I'll blow this up right quick. It says John Wick video game is officially in the works. And there you see right there Keanu Reeves, the man, the myth, the legend, the iconic John Wick. Now, when this game is coming out, that I do not know. Is it being in development? Yes, it is. Have I seen the trailer as far as the gameplay on that? Yes, I have. John Wick is what you call, to some people, the perfect weapon. Anything in this man's hands is a weapon. You don't believe me? Okay. I'm going to use this as an example. These wired headphones, and they're some cheap headphones, you can take them around your neck and choke the hell out of you. Okay? Anytime he goes in a bar and kill 3 men with a pencil, and keep in mind the pencil didn't break, that's some impressive stuff. And I knew Keanu Reeves had skills. See, this is how I knew he had skills. I done seen all his movies, and out of all the movies I've seen, from you name it, from Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure, all the way up to John Wick. And my best favorite overall movie was The Matrix. Anything that's Matrix, I'm definitely gonna watch him in, especially the first one. And he took that kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, that book and threw it into that John Wick mentality. I mean, any weapon, any gun, it could be the most. It doesn't matter what it is, whether if it's in his hands or out of his hands. He is the perfect weapon. And now to take that imagination and put it into a video game, and I've seen what it looks like on the 5. I'm like, as the words of Wick, yeah, yeah, pretty much simple, yeah. Well, hopefully, this game will be out right around in time for the holidays. So leave in the comments and let me know if you guys would be interested in a game like this as far as John Wick. Mike, I think it's gonna come out right around the time for the holidays. You know, and I got another picture, excuse me, on that same, pretty much same thing. And it says, entertainment. A John Wick video game is officially entirely in development. Okay, and that's how he looked. You got two different versions of him. You got the picture on the left. That's him from the video game with the all black, and then the picture on the right, he's more tactical. But that's how he looks. If you haven't seen the trailer, hey, go on YouTube, check it out. All right, so that's as far as release dates. Again, because it's still in development, my guess is if it don't be out this year, in 2027, I'm looking at as far as a guaranteed. But I would keep everybody posted for further updates as far as not so much its development is concerned, but when the game will be released. It might come out this year, my predictions. If not, no later than 2027. No later than 2027. Because you got a lot of games coming out right now. Okay, because if you bring everything out right now, you ain't got nothing to be spoiled in 2027. I don't like talking about games for next year because I feel like I'm I'm not ready for it yet. Not saying I'm not ready to play for it yet. I like to be surprised, but stay tuned for further updates as far as the development of the game and when the game is going to be officially released. But I'm gonna tell you what game that I am going to get this fall. All right, and then we're gonna talk about movies in a moment. Okay. Uh, this comes out September 15th. The Wolverine. I'm getting this. I'm sorry. I got to have this. Anything that's Marvel. And again, hope he's watching this show now. Shout out goes out to the guru, Larry Leonard, from the Larry Leonard headquarters. Shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to your sister Billy. Shout out goes out to everybody in your community. You guys like my biggest fans of the show, along with my girl, my overall fan, Margie Vallejo. Shout out goes out to her. Hope you have a good day at work. Larry, I hope you listening. Get a shovel, a spoon, dig all that goddamn wax out your ears, because I'm only going to say this one time and one time only. The Wolverine will be released. The official date is September 15th. Right now, it is way too early for me to reserve this game. So if it comes out September 15th, I need to reserve this game between July and August. In fact, I think after the Anime Midwest Convention, that's when I'm going to start reserving this game, and that comes out in July anyway, so we'll talk about that topic for another time. But yes, the gameplay on there is amazing. It's the same people the productions of Insomniac. They the ones who made Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2. So take that imagination and put it into the Wolverine game. I've seen it, and I mean, he's doing everything with them damn claws. He is ripping, he is gutting you up. He is trying to rip out your spine. He is taking the claws, jamming it through your throat, straight through your head. He is doing everything in a Wolverine issue and getting away with it. Will I get this game? Hell yes. Will it be an exclusive? Absolutely. Um, it looks good. It looks great. I'm a huge fan of Insomniac games. So anything they make is like gold to me. So I've also seen the custom look of it. When I get the chance, I'm gonna see if I get some photos on that. I've seen the custom PlayStation 5 version of it, of the Wolverine, and they got a custom controller for it. As bad as I want that, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm cool with my Spider-Man custom PlayStation 5 nonetheless. And again, I want to shout out to Larry Leonard for that because I still have my Spider-Man PlayStation 5, still have my Spider-Man PlayStation controller. So picture this, but in a Wolverine color scheme with the yellow and black and all that. So yeah, my guess is all that's coming out the same time the game, basically. So I don't really need another um, PlayStation 5 by the way. But yeah, this could be coming out soon. I'm gonna pre-order mine again, probably July. This is coming out in August. Leave in the comments. Let me know what if you guys are gonna get it. Let me know if you guys are gonna add this to your gaming collection because I want to know. All right. So did I? Then I got one more other game to talk about. In fact, I got a game and a movie to talk about at the same time. Let's talk about movies and games. This game right here, and that is He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Now, this game is still in development. I don't know when the release date is on this game, but I do know that the movie comes out June 5th. Now, I don't know if this game is going to be a physical or digital copy, and I'm going to give a shout out right now. I pray to God this game is a physical copy. Now, if it's a digital, like I say on all my shows, I hate digital. I'm not going to get into details on that. I just hate it. I will get this as a digital as an exception because it's He-Man and it's old school. Other than that, I will not get it. Prince Unique said, unfortunately, Dynasty Warriors Special Edition Remaster is delayed from its origin date of March 19th. You know what, Prince? I rather, and I'm going to skip this topic for a second, I rather for the game to be delayed than get the game and it's going to cause issues later. So if they got to change the date for another month or two, that's fine. I mean, you know, if you want it done, you want it done right. I don't mind the delay, to be honest with you. Because you would hate to buy it. Now it's doing this, it's doing that, it's freezing up, whatever. You know, like Sean said, you know, old saying, slow and patience wins the race. Dude, they can bring the game out another 3 more months from now. It can be a whole nother year for all I care. If you're gonna do it right. Why jag your money and then you got issues out the game? Now you're gonna be blaming Sony and everybody else or whatever. Hey, I'd rather wait. I got enough to keep me going right now anyway. I'm just saying, I'm just using myself as an example. Let them do it right, man. Let them do this game justice. And I know you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors. Just hang in there just a little bit longer, brother. All right. But back to what I was saying as far as He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. If this game is digital, I will make this an exception. I don't like all digital games, but I can give you again for the copyright reasons. I can only show you guys photos. Okay, and this is one of them. This is how the graphics gonna kind of look like. There he is. A go He-Man. Again, this is just photos illustrated because again, copyright issues. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble, but that is a picture of He-Man holding up the power sword. He's taking on Skeletor's minions. They look like they're inside the corridors of um, either Castle Graveskull or Snake Mountain or whatever. And then you got Evelyn in the back or whatever. And it is co-op, just to let everybody know. And I have another picture. This is one of my favorite pictures, by the way. This one right here. Yep. And there go He-Man, Tila, and guess who he's riding on? Battle Cat. And again, they just running through either um, either through the corridors of Castle Graveskull or Snake Mountain. My guess is it might be inside Snake Mountain. That's just my prediction. But yeah, I cannot wait for that. And I will keep everybody updated as far as the game is concerned. But I will tell you when the movie comes out, He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, only in theaters. And that's the official date, June 5th. Now, I have seen the trailer for this. And my boy, Idris Elbus, he's going to play Man of Arms. That look cool. The trailer looks amazing. Will I see this? Yes. Because the last time they did a He-Man and Masters of the Universe movie, again, that was in the early 80s, where, for the first time ever, this is one of Dolph Lundgren's movies. In fact, this is one of his first movies before he did Rocky. All right, and a lot of people did not know that. And he played He-Man. Frank Langella, he plays Skeletor. Okay, and now in the new Masters of the Universe, you have Jared Leto. And believe it or not, he's really starting to impress me as an actor. I'm not saying I didn't like the man. It was just that certain roles I really didn't see if these roles will ever work out for this guy. And for him to play Skeletor, and for those who don't know who Jared Leto is, he played Gangster Joker in the Suicide Squad. He played in the Marvel Universe. He played Michael Morbius in the movie Morbius. Okay, this guy, and he also played Ares, which I got to get that movie, Tron Ares. So the roles they put him in now, it was meant for him to be, because at first certain roles I'm like, it's working, but it ain't really putting him in where he needs to be. I'm not saying he's not a bad actor. First of all, I think he's an amazing actor. First of all, he know how to handle business, but it was just certain, to me personally, with just certain projects, it's like it didn't really fit him. Now he done climbed up the ladder, and now for him to play Skeletor. And I saw the trailer for that. I saw the behind the scenes of that, and I'm like, they stepping this man up. They putting him on where he really truly need to be. So I forgot the actor's name who's going to play He-Man / Adam. When I find out, when I get his name, I'll let everybody know. But Jared Leto is Skeletor. I'm proud of you guys. Y'all did right. And Man at Arms is going to play by Idris Elbus. This is what I'm talking about. Well, I see this on the day one when it come out June 5th, 2026. Yes, I will. All right. And I say these two things because I wouldn't be surprised if it'd be cool if the movie and the game comes out pretty much around the same time. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I keep everybody posted as far on this topic is concerned. All right. Okay, we talked about that. And I got one more thing to talk about. One more movie. One more movie, then we're going to wrap up the show. It is official. Summer begins, and that's Mortal Kombat 2, May 15th, 2026. And as you can see, you got my boy Kung Lao with the blade just ripping up the ground, tearing it up. Now, this is the year of video games and comics. Now, Mortal Kombat, that comes out May 15th. My guess is Street Fighter should be coming out a month or two later. It would have been cool if both of them come out at the same time, but from what I heard, I think Street Fighter's coming out sometime around October, which that's great because that's right around in time for Halloween or whatever. It was supposed to come out. I'm just jumping the gun. I'm just too excited. It was supposed to come out last year, Mortal Kombat 2, but they pushed it towards this year, which in a way I'm glad they did, because now they're going to be in competition with Street Fighter, and then Street Fighter comes out in October. Have I seen the trailer for it? Yes. As I'm going to watch it? Yes. As I'm going to support this movie? Yes. The one thing that pissed me off about this movie, everybody looked they part except one person, and that's my girl, and I ain't like how y'all played her. Jade. Jade, everything happens for a reason. Jade, y'all made my girl bald headed as hell. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Because in the video game, Jade is beautiful. Jade got long hair. She's wearing her traditional green. She got my favorite weapon, the bow staff. And, you know, she's beautiful, got long legs, long hair. But in the movie, y'all made her bald headed. New Line Cinema, Ed Boon, the rest of you guys. Why? I'm still going to support the movie. I'm not going to lie. To see Kung Lao back, to see Kano back, Scorpion is now New Sabbath now, which that makes a lot of sense. Why did y'all effed up my girl Jay? And I kept it under stated direction because I'm not trying to use no. I'm trying my best not to use any profanity right now. Man, if this ever comes out on home video, y'all need to make a director's cut from that, because personally, I would have loved to see her in hair. Prince Unique said, I'm not feeling the bald headed Jay either. Man, y'all piss me off. And I mean, I love Katana. Melina with her railroad mouth, them raggedy ass teeth. I mean, she's alright. You know, as long as she keep the mask on, I think that's cool. But y'all effed up my girl Jade. Y'all got Sindel in there. Sindel got more damn hair than everybody in the damn movie right now. Everybody looks they part. The Shao Kahn, excellent job. Excellent job. Y'all even brought back the Raiden that has his outfit from Mortal Kombat 2. Excellent job. Liu Kang is back. Okay. Uh, you got my boy Jax, aka I call him Jackenstein. He's back with the metal arms. Who else? My girl Sonya Blade. Even Sonya Blade got here. All these sisters got here except Jade. Y'all was wrong for that. Y'all should put some damn hair on this. Well, it's too late now because in May it'll be here. If y'all ever make this movie, put it on home video, put in the director's cut. We want to see the damn girl with some hair. She walking around with a damn Applejack fighting. That all I'ma say is, come May 15th, y'all better not disappoint me. Now, the last Mortal Kombat was good. Believe it or not, it was good. This one, if they do make this movie, I hope and I pray to God they pay homage to the late, great Gary Takawa, who is the original Shang Tsung from the Mortal Kombat movies and video games. So if y'all gonna do this movie right, I'm not mad at you guys. All I ask is one favor in return. Pay homage to the original Shang Tsung, and that's the late, great Gary Takawa. May he rest in peace. Mortal Kombat will continue. Excuse me, in Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters May 15th. And speaking of Mortal Kombat, I got one more character to talk about. And there he is. He is right now. Johnny Cage, aka John E. Cage on Cage Fury. Now the actor who plays Johnny Cage is no other than Carl Urban. Now Carl Urban, believe it or not, he's a damn good actor. When I first saw Carl Urban, he was in the movies. In fact, Carl Urban, one of the movies, one of the first acting roles he was in back in the days. He was on Xena Warrior Princess. He was in Xena. Okay, he played Bones for the remake of Star Trek. Okay, what else he did? He also did the remake of Judge Dredd. I liked him in The Chronicles of Riddick, and now for him to play Johnny Cage. If anybody should have been Johnny Cage, I gotta admit, it should have been WWE superstar The Miz, because Miz do have that kind of Johnny Cage look. He is considered an A-lister, and I think if anybody should have got that role, it was him. Now, however, with the sunglasses on, I will admit he do look like Johnny Cage because of the way of his hairstyle is lined up, and he got, the sunglasses on. That's cool. Now, I've seen him act. He's a all the movies I mentioned, he's a hellified actor. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do as far as fighting. Let's see what he can do as far as throwing some hands. Let's see, is he going to live up to the part of Johnny Cage? Okay. And even in the Mortal Kombat games, I like Johnny Cage. Don't get me wrong. I will pick this character from time to time, but everybody knows my favorite overall character, man, the Iceman, and that's Sub-Zero. Too bad Sub-Zero won't be in this one. And then again, who knows? You might fool everybody. We might. I hope if they do everything right, it'd be cool if they bring back Sub-Zero's brother, his twin brother. Who never? I'm just saying this prediction. Who will know? But in any case, Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. We're gonna wait and see. He might fool the hell out of me. So stay tuned for further updates on that. But yes, May 15th, Mortal Kombat 2 will continue. Alright, we talked about that. And again, shout out goes out to Carl Urban, by the way. Great, believe it or not, he is definitely a great actor. Alright, we talked about that. This is in theaters now before I end my show. If you have not seen this, see this, please. And it is still the #1 movie in the world. And I'm talking about the GOAT. Okay, and this movie was produced by Stephen Curry, and Stephen Curry plays the voice of Lenny the Giraffe in the movie GOAT. Something like this, when it comes out on home video, will I get it? Absolutely. It is a great, incredible family movie for all ages. It's still in theaters now. I saw it as a day one. Who knows? I might see it again. If I see a movie twice at the theaters, that means it must be really good, to the point I can't wait for something like this to add to my future collection. But GOAT is great, and the object of this movie is you got a young kid, literally, that's what a baby goat is a kid, and he is trying to fulfill his dream to play this game called Roarball. And it is fun, it is great, and they the same people who made produce Spider-Man Across the Universe. And speaking of Spider-Man, hopefully my next topic will be on Spider-Man Brand New Day. That should be coming out sometime this year. I'll give everybody updates on that. But Goat is a great family movie, okay, for all ages. So if you want to take the kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, godbabies, whoever, take them to go see Goat, the greatest of all times. It is still in theaters right now. Believe it or not, they saying Gopher right now. I mean, yeah, what's that with the movie with the crazy little gophers or whatever? That's the #1 movie too. So I'm gonna kind of look at them as a draw right now. No, not Gopher. It's called Hopper. That's the name, Hopper. With all these little gophers and stuff. That's good. I haven't saw that yet. I might see that this week. They saying it's the #1 movie. They're saying Go to the #1 movie. So I'm gonna kind of look at that as a draw. But if I have to choose right now between, I think, Hoppers with the little gophers, the little beavers, and the bear and all that, compared to Goat, and get man, give me the Goat for real. Give me the Goat. I will get some more reviews on Hopper. I think that's the name of the movie. And if I'm wrong, please correct me on that. But it's a theater, so you got your choices right now. But me personally, I thought this was good. All right. We talked about that. And I got one final movie to talk about. June 19th. Because He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, that comes out June 5th. This comes out June 19th. Toy Story 5. And all the toys are looking real worried and scared because you got Lily Pad. Yeah, the Lily Pad right there. Yup. And all the toys are worried because now they're being replaced by Lily Pad. There it is. A tablet. I've seen all the Toy Stories, 1 through 4, and I love Toy Story the most because they're great holiday movies. Now, will I go see this one? Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, me and my girl, especially my girl, she's a bigger Toy Story fan than I am, which I ain't tripping. I think that's cool. So, June 19th, again, take the kids, grandkids, family, whatever. Go see Toy Story 5. Honestly, I thought they was done with 4, but they really pushing the franchise. So right now you have Tom Hanks' brother. I forgot his name. When I get the chance, I'll try to bring it back on the show. He is doing the voice of Woody. And you also going to have Tim Allen. He's going to reprise his voice as far as Buzz Lightyear, which I got love for both of these guys. And I think this is going to be a great family movie. So please, spring is here. Spring will be here before you know it. Take the family to go see Toy Story 5. Leave in a comment and let me know as you guys are going to see this movie. All right. Because I'm almost done. And speaking of done, and then later I will talk about Avengers Doomsday on my next show and a few other topics as well. And don't forget, Street Fighter is coming out in October. Okay, we talked about that. And I got one more video game to talk about before I end my show. And that is Marvel's Tokon Fighting Souls. That will be released August 9th. All this, again, I will talk about on my next future show as far as Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. So you got Wolverine coming out September 15th. You got Marvel's Tokon Fighting Souls that come out August 9th. All this, they pushing real extremely hard towards Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. I gotta get Tokon Fighting Souls because for the first time ever, This is going to be not one, not two, not three, but four players. You can pick up to four characters at the same time. They got to get my money on this one. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I like DC, but I love Marvel. And then again, on my next show, I got to talk about, as far as in the DC universe is concerned, Supergirl is coming out too. So there's a lot I'm going to bring towards my next show, so you don't want to miss out on that. But Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, that's coming home. So I will keep everybody posted and updated as far as uh, new developments on this game as well. Now I'm about to wrap up my show, and before I do that, before I make this a final closing, let me do this now. Do it right here, right now, because I'm about to wrap this up. And if this is your birthday month, for March 10th, 2026, happy birthday from all of us from DCNF Presents Power Plays. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. My next guess is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. One, you have to sub to the show, the most important thing of all. Two, you leave in a comment as far as the day of or the day after. And three, if I see it in the comments, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Networks Presents Power Players. So we're going to do this. We're definitely going to do this. All right. Because I'm about to end this show. I've said enough. And then later, oh, one final topic before I end this show. The world's famous C2E2 will be here in Chicago this month. I think March 27th, 28th, and 29th. If you want to find out more further information here in Chicagoland area / the Rosemont community, you go to c2e2.org or c2e2.com for further information as far as events, tournaments, cosplay events, video game events, meet and greets. Thank you, Prince. I appreciate it. We're going to be the ones. And again, my producer loved it. He gave me the one. That was good to go. So now the tickets may vary because sometimes the tickets do change every year. Now, as far as the price for the tickets, check out the site. Go to c2e2.com or c2e2.org. If you go as a group thing, you might save some money. Now, I would love to go to C2E2 this year, but I'm going to pass. I pass it every year because the Anime Midwest Convention comes every year in July. So, Team DCN Presents Power Players, we will be in the building. Now, I cannot record the show live on YouTube because there's no way where I can take my PlayStation 4 with me and record it. No, but I will do this. The show will be posted on Facebook. So all events here in Chicago, you're only going to get to see that on the Facebook channel. All right. But if you guys go. All right. And then keep in mind, you also got the World of Wheels here in Chicago that's going on right now. So these are some of the events that's happening in Chicago. And one other event, they extended a little bit longer here in Chicago, and that's the Sonic Speed Cafe. All right. I'll put the address up on the screen one final last time for those that may want to go. It is This is an old advertisement. I apologize, but I am putting this up as far as the address is concerned. The address is 1422 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois 60622. That's an old advertisement, but they extended it. So you still have a little time to go to the Sonic Speed Cafe. I just took my girl about 2 weeks ago, and we had the time of our life. Check out the food, check out the scenery, you know, check out some of the stuff you can buy. I might go back there one more time, but they did extend it. Now, for how long, I don't know, but if you definitely want to check it out, check it out. I had an amazing time. I really did. Little Robot Buddy, you was officially on. And that is it. We need more subscribers. Because I'm about to end this show. I'm just the name, the face. The bill is due in about another 2 more weeks, if not sooner. The 80% are you guys. Your voice matters. Your ideals matter. Your input. Anything that's going to contribute to this show to become the #1 show, it does matter. Right now, I'll tell you the truth, I feel like this show deserves its flowers. We are so underrated, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only person right now that's broadcasting off of this PlayStation technology. And I want to be the first to prove everybody wrong again. I never thought I was going to get 1,000 subscribers or over, but I am. I would love to get 2,000 subscribers. I would love to get 3,000 subscribers. I would love to get my first 10,000 subscribers. Hell, I would love to get my first 500,000. Even better, I would love to get my first million off of this. But I can't do it alone. This is where my 20% come in. Just the name, the face, and give you as much verbal information and much as I could possibly show. The 80% are you guys. For every time we get a subscriber, DCNet Presents Power Players gets a 1-up. Every time. Now, sure, you got a lot of other, you got maybe like billions and billions of YouTube, maybe trillions of YouTube shows. And they get to speak their mind. But none of them ain't DCNM Presents Power Players. Name one other show you know that does birthday shout-outs. Name one other person you know that talk to you personally. Not above you, not below you, but personally. You know, from my own personal input that I want to share to the world. You're not going to find I personally guarantee you're not going to find a show like mine. You're not. Okay? And the only thing I want from you guys is cooperation. I got a t-shirt brand. I can't even get my t-shirt brand out because the show needs support. All right. I'm just one guy, but at the same time, I'm not doing it alone. And I want to give shout outs to the people that does keep this show where we at and where we need to be at. But we need to be stronger than ever, but we're doing our best. Guys like to the president and co-founder of DC Network Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris at the Harrison headquarters. Shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to your sister April. Shout out goes out to my god baby Sarah. I love you. Shout out goes out to you. To my producer of the show, Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. He's really pulling his weight a lot. Shout out goes out to him. To the guys who made my logo for the show, to the Dangerous One himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. All right. To my boy, he ain't been on here in a while. When I get the chance, I'm gonna get on him. To the No Troller Zone, Jonathan Ware. Shout out goes out to you. To one of my other supporters of the show, and he been a big help, just as big as Matt Unique, and that's Company of Learning, because he spreads that word out for me when I'm not around. Shout out goes out to Company of Learning, and check out his show on YouTube called Company of Learning. And again, back to Alex Thorne, check out Thorne Tech, Thorne Theater, and Thorne Reviews. Okay, and don't forget, check out his band called Broken Thorn that's on live on Facebook. My two biggest fans of the show, to the guru, Larry Leonard, at the Larry Leonard headquarters, along with his sister Billy. Shout out goes out to them. And to my girl Marjorie Vallejo. Shout out goes out to her as well. These are people that really, really support this show. Okay, and I got another person I want to thank, to my sister, Wednesday, aka Christina Ball, and to my niece Heaven. And, Wednesday is like, one of my creative producers of the show. Y'all haven't seen her on here in a while because she was injured a while back. So hopefully, when she's fully recovered, I would love for her to come back on my show. This is what we do. And these are just a few handful of people that make this possible. I'm in a 2.5 bedroom apartment. I would love to be in a studio. I would love to be in front of a studio audience. I would love to extend this show. But I can't do it alone. Subscribers, this is how YouTube judge you. They judge you on subscribers. They judge you as far as how many subscribers are tuning in, how many people are watching it, how many people are giving up the thumbs up in the comments. They judge on that, but the biggest thing they judge on the most is subscribers. Now, I done seen a lot of YouTube shows, and then some of the stuff it's outrageous, and I ain't knocking that. That works for them. I'm a complete different animal. I want to separate myself from the herd. I want to be, I'm my own breed. I'm my own different kind of animal. I'm a one of a kind. I keep it as real as can be. And that's what it's all about. DC Network presents Power Plays. I don't care if it takes me another 10 more years on this. It will be the #1 show. But it can't be the #1 without you guys. And I can't wait to start broadcasting old school games. All right? But I can't do it alone. You guys matter the most. It's not about me. I'm in this chair. Another story for another time. Technically, I don't even supposed to be in this chair. Not trying to make it too personal, but again, I will tell you next time. But I still do what I got to do. All right? And I need you guys. It's not about me. It's about the brand. All right? So please, sub to the show. Leave in a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me what needs to be done. All right? I've said enough. And in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear the music, that means my Godfather of video games, Tuesday, March 10th, 2026, has come to a closure and its final destination. That is it. My show has come to a closure. And again, shout out goes out to the producer of my show, Matt Unique, Prince Unique. And again, you have a blessed day too as well. Thank you so much, brother. And again, I told you once before, my show is your show. You can come in anytime at your disclosure. Okay, anything that's on your mind. I left my party open up for 4. Hopefully next time you come on the show, you can always say what's on your mind. I love it when you bless the show, because that means a lot to me. But again, this is Tuesday. You guys have a great, terrific day on this Tuesday. Sure, no problem. This is Tuesday. You know what? I ain't had no tacos in a while. I think I'm about to go somewhere and get me some tacos. This is one of those Taco Tuesday kind of games. So I think I'm about to grab me a couple of tacos from somewhere. I'm about to go to the bank, get some money, grab me some. I got an urge for some tacos for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, well, not now, but later on in the day. But yes, again, shout out goes out to Prince Unique. And don't worry, man. We're going to come up with that plan. We'll talk about that later when we off the air. So just to let you know. So again, Prince Unique, Matt Unique, aka Prince Yu. Shout out goes out to you. To his boy, our boy Jeremiah King. We're gonna come up with the plan for WWE 2K26. That's all I got to say. We'll figure out something. All right, just let everybody know. Okay, that's it. I'm about to end my show. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. It's Darnell Crittenden from DCN Presents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Presents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement to Chicago, to the world. Please put those guns down. Please. Life is too short. Y'all got, I mean, it ain't worth it. Come on, y'all. Get on something else besides that, man. I mean, like my uncle said, it's hard to live, it's easy to die right now. I mean, what's more precious than time itself is life. And we want to be around long enough to see that. So please put those guns down. Real truth. Take care of yourself. Put God first. I'm out of here. Peace.